Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, I had to get some things arranged. So sorry. Sorry. Good morning. I hope you guys are voting. Yeah, some of you are voting. About a little over half of you guys have voted so far. Go ahead and vote. It doesn't hurt anything. And hit that like button. That doesn't hurt anything either. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Girl, they notify you like you subscribe. You may as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit your notifications so you can always be notified. Don't rely on the recommended list. Don't rely on just searching this channel out so much that it sends you notifications Anyway, go ahead. It's all right. It's okay. All right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Who's the messiest zaddy of them all? Is it Strangler Bay? Is it Proud Dad of Four? Who's Proud Dad of Four? Hips is a Proud Dad of Four, right? But no, Hips is Hips. Proud Dad of Four is Mr. Splash the Don. He's a little messy, right? Um, Hips, we know Hips is messy, messy, messy. And then the husbands, okay? Because I mean, the husbands aren't really messy. I mean, they have a right. If you got a messy wife, it's possible you got a messy husband, or they just know how to deal with you on your level. So they might look messy, but that's your love language. Some of these people have a love language of just the shits. So the husbands have to operate the way that their wives do so that they can get their attention, right? um so yeah, the husband's at 2%. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Even though, I mean, they're within their right, especially if the wives are doing silly stuff like Olivia Johnson, right? But yeah, Strangler Bay came to the YouTube streets yesterday and had some words. But the funny thing is that the video has disappeared. Let's see, is it back? You think Chrissy called him yesterday and cussed him out? Um, Put your theories in the chat. Let's see. Rocking with Rob. Is the channel even still around? Let's see. Yeah, he deleted the video. It's gone. But it's all over the YouTube street, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I know that there's a couple of theories going around. People feel like Chrissy may have had something to do with it. You know what? I don't care. Like, I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not spending a whole lot of time trying to debunk like if people are doing the shits or people are running a skit and all that kind of stuff. What I know is that your strangler ass bay ex-boyfriend showed up to the YouTube streets and said he was going to tell his story, and Chrissy never went live yesterday. Whenever something goes amiss, Chrissy hits the streets like a bad pair of shoes. Okay, and she did not yesterday, as far as I know. I went to Instagram. I didn't see sis anywhere, so I'm not sure what happened. You guys tell me. But the thing that was missing is that whenever something goes down, Chrissy shows up in like 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 seconds, right? She always shows up to defend herself or cuss somebody out. Hi, Erica. Hi, NCANT. Hi, India. Good morning, gang stars. Good morning. And honorable mention to Miss SWV, Pineapples, and Hairbug. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Cheyenne. Good morning. Guys, I'm sorry I went missing yesterday. Um, we have a lot going on. If you're following my Vlogtober, then you would know that. So go ahead and get you some. I'm not even going to bother to tell you. If you want to know what we got going on and why I was delayed and why I'm busy and what I got going on, then you will watch Vlogtober. You will watch all the way through to the end of the year because that will keep you all the way caught up. But anyway, that's it. So let's see. Let's say our good mornings. Hi, SK Lee. Good morning. Good morning, NCANT. Was that for the 2 times? Is that 2 times? Yes, for the 2 times. Christine, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Sunrose, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Moving in silence. Good morning. India with a Y. Hey, boo boo. Let's see. Vicious Virgo, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Cece the chef, how are you, babe? Hi, Mastermind. Hey, babe. Hi, Tina Lachey. Hi, I am Tequila Be Natural. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Hey. Okay, ladies, good morning. So everyone hit the like button and vote. Um, who is the messiest zaddy? Is it Strangler Bay? I think that was kind of messy of him doing that yesterday, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I felt like that was, I mean, it's not messy. People have a right to tell their story. And if you went to check out Neo Tarot, she did a reading on Jeremy. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I started watching it, and then she put up another reading, an intuitive reading on Rockin' with Rod and Chrissy. The funny thing is that maybe she only knows these channels from us, from BougieGang. She only knows Strong Mommy Chrissy. She had been following her. And for some reason during the reading, she said, I keep seeing something about children. Do they have kids? And I was like, oh, Chrissy's got plenty of kids. But Rod has one. And she just said that kids kept coming up. So I don't know. Like, you have to go see it for yourself. I don't think she was predicting that Chrissy was pregnant, although we know that she was trying to get pregnant. Um, but yeah, kids are part of the, if you're talking about Strong Mommy Chrissy, kids are definitely always part of the equation because she got to plenty. Okay. She got many. She's a mother. Let's see. Fran, I'm with you. I don't care about Rob and his bullshit. Yeah, I it's not that I don't care. Well, I don't care. That way. I'm here for the tea. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm just here for the tea. And if he's got something to drop, he wants to tell us the story. Whether he's trying to trash Chrissy or not, it's really more so just tell us the story. Like, you don't have to tell us that she's a horrible housekeeper. You don't have to tell us that she's a freak leak. You don't have to tell us that you know, she keeps her wigs on the floor. You don't have to tell us any of that kind of stuff. I don't care about that. Some people may care about that stuff. I don't. Hey Tennessee, hey Coco. Um it's just the story. Hey Victoria, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone coming in. Hit the like button for me if you don't mind. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the kind of stuff that will make him look like he's with the bitch assness is probably not the stuff that a man needs to talk about their ex lady, because it makes him look like a whole Mitch. But if he wants to fill us in on the details of the story, like, okay, we met on a Thursday and I was putting clothes in my dresser drawers at her house on Tuesday and combing hair and making tacos and things like that. That's what I would like to know, is the time frame to kind of close the loop on what we think we know and what we don't know about when we first saw him appear, and how soon after you met him was she moving you in, because we know when the whole Bam situation happened, Bam was asking her if he could move in. She didn't even know him and she was contemplating it, right? Um, Chrissy don't mind trying to make something work or create a situation, right? So that's the only thing I want to know. More so just fill in the blanks on the T. Tell us about the night you got arrested and then the other night you got arrested. Tell us who broke that window. Tell us why Chrissy decided to lie and say that people were over to the house and breaking windows and trying to she was blaming the YouTube streets when the whole time it was you. Can you tell us why she was capping for the YouTube streets and trying to play scared when all the while she knew that it was you acting a fool in the backyard, busting windows because you two weren't getting along, and she called the police on you? But because she was moving from yet another place, maybe someplace, how many eviction notices did you get? Did you guys ever pay rent on time? Like, those are the questions I have. So if anyone out there, Roger in the bushes, that's what we want to know. We don't care about how she washes clothes. We see that. We don't care, like, we already know there was a problem with truancy. We don't need to know about all that. We already know. Okay. Do y'all agree? Let's see. I was feeling well for a couple days. I see I missed a lot. No, you didn't miss a lot, sis. We weren't even here yesterday, hon. Girl. But life goes on, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, these people are still posting, and living. Hey Shonda, hey Boo Boo, good morning. Hey Apple Pie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Virgo Diva. Did I say hi already? Good morning, Boo Boo. I hope it doesn't drag out for weeks. You know, it might. Who knows? I think. Did I not say this? What did I say this yesterday? I almost felt like it was a tap on the shoulder, like, "Hey, Chrissy, go ahead and send me a cash app." You know what I'm saying? Like, um, "Hey, Chrissy, I'm out of jail. Good morning. And I made it all the way to New York City. Did he not look like he walked to New York City? Hold on a second. Let me pull it up real quick and then we're gonna watch something else. Some of you guys, okay, couple of things. Sis on the YouTube streets asked me to react to Diddy and Carisha. Um, we will definitely do that tomorrow. I want to talk about that. It's an interesting relationship. Older man, younger woman, rich guy. She's a rich woman too, or wealthy mogul, and woman about town who's got deep pockets. We don't know what Carisha has, but we know she's made some hit records, some hit songs, whatever. She tours with her, her mate. Um, her partner from the City Girls, they tour and they make lots of money. But Diddy's got deep, decades old pockets. He's got Bad Boy money. He's got Biggie Smalls money. He's got Jodeci money. Okay. He's got Father MC money. He's got Mary J. Blige first two album CD money. Diddy got in the basement of the basement pockets. Okay, so Carisha, I'm sure she's got plenty, but Diddy got more. Okay, so someone asked me to talk about that relationship, also Nia Long. So I'd like to get into that tomorrow. Um, but yeah, today let's just close out things with Mr. Who came to let everyone know that he's somewhere in the mist, but I think it was a message to Chrissy. I'm waiting for my direct deposit. Where's my money? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Where's my stuff? Cuz he spent a good amount of time in jail. So I don't even know. I'm just gonna throw this out here too. Was that a violation potentially of if he is still out on any kind of a bond until this case gets settled? Is his case settled? Is that potentially a violation yesterday, kind of reaching out and not talking to her, but talking about her and the situation? I wonder if she was able to make a phone call and say he's on his YouTube channel referring to me. And would that have violated something? And, sir, if you're still out on bond, how are you so far away from Texas? I just want him to tell the truth about being given an order not to be around her minor kids ever again. They have both moved now. So, whatever state they are in, the restraining order is not in effect. But I do think that on the internet, you still can harass someone. And that's true that he couldn't be further away. I'm sure, at least over, if she's in Colorado, he's in New York City, even just temporarily. He's over 1,000 miles away. So, no, he can't touch her, but he has an order to leave her alone. And we even saw, like, when Mercy Gono and the Liberian swindler when they were extricating for him from the home, serving the order of protection, they told him to not even get in touch with her on the internet, no posting about her, nothing. And supposedly he was supposed to be in violation of that when he started doing it again, but clearly he did not care. But I don't know. To your point, excellent point. I'm not sure. Hey Ruby, hey Boo Boo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let's get into it. If you didn't see it, I'm sure you did. I mean, you had to, but if you didn't, let me show it real quick and then we'll move on. And if you were just now coming in, hit the like button, okay? Yeah, hit the like button. Hold on. Do I have to speed up? I sure do. Um, let's share. Oop. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Guys, oh my God. I woke up this morning. Well, my alarm went off. I've gotten to the point I don't even recognize my alarm anymore. And I woke up. I was like, what is that? Anyway, went back to sleep, didn't set like my second alarm. To like, hey, wake me up in 45 minutes, right? I woke up, it was 7:05, and we usually like to leave pretty early. And for school, I like to get her to school pretty early, and it was 7:05. But by the grace of God, she got there on time. Anyway, let's see. Where am I? Okay, so if you've not seen this, we will Let me remove this banner. Okay, if you hadn't seen Broad's video, you're like, what are you guys talking about? What happened? Let me make it big. I got some video for you guys to listen to. You may or may not have already seen this, but let's go ahead and check this out.
So that my side about the breakup coming soon. Damn, that shit sound crazy. Coming soon, and yeah, y'all can hear my side of the story. Me and Chris is not together at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So a lot of people got stuck on this at the moment. It showed up in my comments. Me and Chrissy are not together at the moment. Rod is not a scholar. Okay. Rod's not a scholar. I'm not going to call him a dumb dummy. But he's not a scholar. I don't think he's got the words. He is not a YouTuber. He has not been fully experienced on public speaking. Um, don't expect him to put it all together and make a clear. This is not Barack Obama over here, okay? This is not a well-educated man. This is a guy who speaks. This is a guy who talks, okay? He's communicating. I wouldn't read too much in at the moment. Some people try to sound professional. Maybe he wanted to sound professional. And he's doing his best. I wouldn't read too much into what he says. Me personally, hey sis, hey bitch, hey boo, where's my money? Okay? I got the password. I'm going to come and blow up the motherfucking spot. Cash App's still the same. Okay? That's what I got from this.
New York City.
Okay, how did he get to New York? He looks like he walked in his Jesus sandals, okay? I don't know where in New York he is. It's looking like Lower East Side. It's looking, I mean, we see trees, we see low buildings, we don't see anything of Midtown. We don't see any high-rise apartments. He could be uptown, north in the somewhere in the hundreds. He could be Lower East Side. He could be in Brooklyn. He is certainly not in the middle of Manhattan. Sure, he could be in New York City, but New York City is made up of 5 boroughs, so he could be anywhere. He could be in Queens. If he is in New York City, it's not in the middle of the city. He's somewhere in a residential area where there's lots of kind of, 10-story, 12-story apartments, low rise buildings, right? And somewhere where there's some green space. We don't know where he is.
You know.
Okay. All right. But he's there nonetheless, and he's looking like
Right.
he needs to get to a dread spot quickly to have them get him a little bit spruced up. You can't be walking in, unless you are like Lenny Kravitz, which he is not. Sir, we're gonna need for you to get those dreads together. They're gonna need a nice dip in baking soda and vinegar, and someone is gonna have to clear their whole schedule to get you straightened out because it's a mess. It's a mess, and you're not ready for New York City. Not in like you need to have your fresh Tims and some nice jeans and a clean shirt and shaped up. That won't do. That might be okay in Austin, but you are going to stick there. You looking homeless, sir. Okay. Let's keep going.
Right now.
Looking like you just got out of prison and walked to New York.
You guys, because it's been a minute. So, stay tuned. If y'all want to hear my side, it's coming soon. I love, peace. And always remember, beautiful just like y'all.
Oh God.
Yo, this Rock with Rod here.
Yo, this Rock with Rod.
I know that my side about the breakup coming soon. Damn, that shit sound crazy. Coming soon, and yeah, y'all can hear my side of the story. Me and Chris is not together at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm in New York City.
And do you notice he's liking comments? He's over here and he's hitting the like button, y'all. I did not open that comment. I hate that I didn't, because I didn't anticipate that he was going to take it down. I mean, if you're going to take time to go and put up a short, I would have thought that, but yeah, he was acknowledging receipt of the comments. Do you see this? So homie was seeing shit was popping or
I'm going
starting
to
to
see
because
right
this was very
now,
early.
and I just want to touch base with you guys because it's been a minute. So
Okay, y'all, just what we were kind of waiting for. Rockin' with Rod has entered the chat. He's back. Clearly he's got access to his channel. Clearly. So what do you guys think about that? You know, Strong Mommy Chrissy obviously gave him a channel. And when are these women gonna learn? When are you gonna learn that when you sitting up here trying to make $1 out of 15 cents? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where he is. It definitely looks like, yeah, he's obviously somewhere north. He's either somewhere like Lower East Side. He's somewhere where there's some green space. Um, you know, I don't know. He's definitely he looks like it looks like a city. I mean, shit, that could be Chicago for all we know. But he says he's in New York City. Good. Do we really care? No. Someone who's hot for him, who's in New York City, they can have it. Because he's there and maybe wants to connect with someone. So I'm sure those random comments and random videos are coming up. But the funny thing to me is, how did Chrissy, when she realized that he was not the one, and she realized that you're sitting up here working for his channel, I'm assuming she was the one who was editing videos. She was the one who was doing everything. Okay. Um, why you did not change the password? Why did you not take back and claim ownership of your channel? Now, whether Chrissy is in the bushes playing and having Rod put up a video, I don't know and I don't care. I mean, a lot of these women do high theater. You know what I mean? Olivia has been playing for the past 2 years. Jasmine, pregnant, not pregnant, all he looks very unwashed, girl. He looked like he put on whatever shoes he had and walked straight from Austin to wherever he is in New York City. Okay. A mess. And that girl, he's looking straight homeless. Okay. Um, but I'm sure there's someone out there who has a good bathtub and some extra money that they want to blow on someone who is not worth it. But sure, go right on ahead. Chrissy did it for 2 years, so why not? These I don't get it. I don't get it. So, she put up this channel for him that he never worked. He did videos, but I'm assuming she edited them. She did the thumbnails, and maybe she made the money off of it. I don't know, but I think that this was a hey sis, I'm out. Now, as far as putting up a short, I'm just going to say this. It takes no intelligence to put up a short. It doesn't take, oh, Strong Mommy Chrissy's behind this because he put up a short. These phones are designed for 4-year-olds. I mean, we've seen plenty of kids on live, okay? Including one time, I'm gonna just tell you one time, I don't remember how old Farrah was. Maybe she was 6 or 7. Girl, she was on Facebook Live, okay? Maybe for about 15, 20 minutes in her bedroom, and she had my phone. I was letting her play with it, and somehow she ended up Facebook Live with my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law was in the live. She's like, "Did you know Farrah's live?" I was like, "What?" It does not take much. I mean, this stuff is designed so if you can't even read, it's all symbols. So if you are functionally illiterate, anybody can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really convinced that because he put up a short that has Chrissy's name all over it. I think what has Chrissy's name all over it is the fact that I think he was reaching out to let the people know and to let Chrissy know, I'm going to drop and I'm going to tell my story. And you better get that cash app popping or you better return my damn phone call quick. Okay. That's what I got from it. So let's just finish
see it
this
right
up real
now,
quick. If you hadn't seen it, go check it out.
because it's been a minute. So
Okay, y'all, just what we were kind of waiting for. Rockin' with Rod has entered the chat. He's back. Clearly he's got access to his channel. Clearly Chrissy did not change the password. And he is here to tell his story and drop the TT. I mean, was that a miss on her side? Was that is that going to change your vote? Is he messy? Is he messier now? You still think Chris is messier? Chris hasn't gone live to drop tea on Jasmine. Let's see. Who's the messiest Zaddy? Still 25%. Mm. Hips is messier. Okay. Guys, let's go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get these likes to over with a 1 in front. Okay. Because girl, I'm gonna have to call the YouTube Streets police. Okay. I don't know what is going on. All right, so let's finish this up. On Miss Strong Mommy Chrissy. Girl, it's gonna be something. I can't wait. Y'all set your notifications. Yeah, all of you that want to set up channels for your boyfriends and things like that, you got to be more careful, sis, because when he feels like you did him wrong, yeah, he's coming back to tell his side of the story. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let me come over here. Yeah, I just think that that was a complete miss on her side. If she was thinking, I really should have got in there and changed the password. And you know what? Maybe he didn't change the password. Maybe he got in there, it's in his phone. Now I'm making stuff up. And now he put that video up and Strong Mommy Chrissy was like, bloop, and deleted the video. Who knows? But let's just say that is the scenario. Let's come up with that scenario. Let's say Rod hit the channel. He wanted to get a message to Strong Mommy Chrissy. Bitch, I'm out. Okay. I'm out. And now she knows. She went, changed the code. Sis, you're not stopping nothing. He'll be back. So trust and believe, however this is playing out. The weird thing to me, the one thing to me that also lets me know that Chrissy could be very, very mad, not just pissed, is that she's not talking. Chrissy typically will show up to the party and got something to say. I'm trying to find a picture of her. Okay. She will usually have something. Oh, excuse me. This is so much better. Chrissy will usually have something to say, right? She hasn't made an appearance. If I'm wrong, let me know. I looked on Instagram. I did not see a word. I know she's in the middle of moving, all of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, Chrissy normally would be like this, that, and the third. This is what's going on. That's what's going on. She hasn't made any appearances, which tells me it's possible that she's pissed and doesn't want to bring additional shine to it. Also, if the YouTube Streets rumors are correct, that maybe she moved in with Cash's baby, her baby father from Cash. Who knows? I mean, or she's back with him. What does she want to go live talking about another man for? I don't know. So obviously something, there's more going on that we know about because of just the quiet. Chrissy's first mind is to pounce and react and go do a video. Here she is doing a video. When I watched the video again yesterday, the stupid noodles thing, and she's sitting there. I'm just taking a break to eat some noodles. Oh, by the way, I had a friend, R.I.P. Oh my God, I'm so sad. He was such a nice guy. Like, it's just the dumbest video ever. Anyway, let's see. Girl, he walked from Austin to New York. He don't have any money. These kids are smarter than Rod for sure. Okay, all right. Father of four is trifling. Okay, yes, trifling trumps what? Everything. Okay, absolutely. Do you think does messy is messy encompass in trifling? She was posting on Instagram showing Colorado in the sky. Girl, she better look at Instagram and YouTube in her phone. Okay. Let's see. Why not be out and not take it to the internet? Why not be out and not take it to the internet? We'll go back to messy. We'll go back to trifling. We'll go back to maybe she's not taking his calls. look, his nickname on the YouTube streets is Strangler Bay Apple Pie. We're not talking about Joe um Joe Mills, who is a nice guy who drives a BMW and been at his job for 15 years and um, is in a fraternity and cooks out on the weekends. We're not talking about the husbands. We're not talking about, average nice guy. We're talking about Strangler Bay. Okay. We're talking about, oh, it's Saturday night. Let's call the cops. Let's, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about someone who may be petty. We're talking about someone who may not really have the depth of reasoning to handle things like a mature adult man, right? Um, i.e., he has problems with his hands. So when he's got a problem with a woman, rather than talking it out or reasoning it out, he's going to thug it out with those hands. Okay. He's going to put hands on you, and he couldn't reach her, so he called her via YouTube, her boo thing. He reached out on boo thing and was like, "Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to tell my story." And all of a sudden the story's gone. It had over it was getting close to, maybe, I don't even know. I know it had over 2,000 views because I looked at it again in the evening. I don't have my phone with me. Oh, here it is. At one point in the evening, it was there. When I went back, it was deleted. So I don't know what the chain of events were. Obviously, we're speculating. Um, Last night when I screenshot this, right around 12 midnight, it was already deleted, but it was still kind of captured in my phone, having looked, because I was looking to see. I was waiting for this to be deleted. I'll just be honest. Andrea, good morning. Good morning on Facebook. Anybody watching on Facebook? Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Um, yes, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Good morning. Um, yeah, I was waiting for it to be deleted. I was waiting for Chrissy to find out, and I knew it was going to come down at some point, but I was waiting to see what was going to happen. But yeah, at midnight it was already down, but I was able to screenshot that it had 3.4K views. Um so it had over 3,400 views. People were watching it. People are waiting. Chrissy was notified. I'm sure her bone collectors and note takers, busybodies, and all of the people who love to make sure Chrissy is in the know about whatever she needs to know. Let her know what Rod was up to on this internet. And as soon as she was able to reach him, or figure out the code or whatever the case was to get it deleted, it was done. Now, is Rod going to be back? If Rod and her are not in cahoots, absolutely. All he has to do is put up a channel. He needs to just call it Strangler Bay, but I don't know what he's going to call it. Rockin' Rod too. I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting to know who took it down, and did she claim ownership to the channel? Did she send him some money and tell him please stop? What's really going on here? But if he's got an order of protection against her, and she's sending him hush money, that's going to be, I mean, that's not going to help his case much, of staying away from her, even though they've moved. So I don't know. There's lots to speculate on here. We don't really know. But once again, someone put in my comments, yeah, Chrissy just can't win. She's got to start with her. Forget about these men. You need to start with you, sis. You keep trying to stake your claim in helping and having a man help you feel better about who you are and make you the woman that you want to be. You're wrong. Like, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna work. Yesterday Jasmine went live again, and I was expecting Jasmine to be extremely messy about what's the Rod video, and I didn't catch anything. Now, so who deleted it? We don't know. If Chrissy goes live, maybe she'll let us know. I'm not sure if she, I can only speculate. If Rod has complete dominion over the channel, then he would be the only person who could do that. If Chrissy has some sort of backdoor into it, or still has the password, or had something to do with it, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. We just know that he came to the YouTube streets and dropped a dime. He dropped a little bit of a dime. He got our attention, and it was up all day and then it disappeared. So it was taken down. So who knows? Proud dad of 4 is Jeremy Postel. Proud dad of 4. Chris is also sometimes he is a proud dad of 4, but Jeremy Postel is the proud dad of 4. Okay. Um, so yes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Chrissy is living in Colorado with another man, is it Trey, the father of Cash? Do you think a man who hasn't been with you in a couple of years, you married someone else, you possibly cheated when you were together, he dumped you like a bad two bad bags of trash, and you literally just got back to town, has the appetite for you to be fooling around on the internet with the guy that choked you out and you called the police on? Does that make sense? Unless he is another lame too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's think this all the way out. Chrissy is no walk at the park. Who in the world has the appetite to deal with her being messy with the ex that threw her up against a wall to the point that the police documented that she had damn sheetrock in her hair? That's who you're gonna play with on the internet when you just moved back in with your baby father who took custody over your son? I don't think so. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't see it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't see it. I don't see that unless she just has a knack for pulling every single lame man in the United States, because um most men don't like sitting around hearing you talk about the last guy anyway. And you literally just got to town and I'm trying to make things work with you. We were together once upon a time, and you know, the only reason why you don't have your kid and I have possession of the kid is cuz you took off one day and didn't bother to tell me that you're moving. Like, there's so much Chrissy got so much heat with so many people. I just don't see her playing with someone like that, but I don't know. I mean, you guys, I would love to hear you guys explain how that worked to me. It's possible, anything's possible. Um, but I don't see it. I don't see that making sense if she truly moved back or moved to be with someone. How you can spend time getting 9 kids situated at home and school and have time to be playing with your ex who roughed you up uh, on the internet. What's the goal on that? So she needs to work on herself. She needs to work on herself. Her reputation is shot. If she's cool with it, I know there's people out here that love the wigs, the glasses. I don't know. I think honestly, I think there's a lot of women out here that just love the sexual freedom, if you will, because these children also represent many bodies. Okay. And Chrissy has been a busybody all over this internet. I don't believe Chrissy has the ability to go without exactly. She has been a busybody all over the internet and has a whole entire tribe to show for it. And I don't know what it is that people feel like she is that shall not be spoken on, and that she is too good to be drug all around. But this is a woman who lives a lifestyle worthy of dragging. And the man got on here yesterday and was like, "Hey y'all, I'm gonna tell my story." And I think it was really staged or not. I think he planned to get into her ass and let her know, "Hey boo, I'm out and you owe me some money, or where are my clothes? Or I've been calling you and you won't return my phone calls. So I'm over here on this internet and I'm getting ready to blow up your spot unless you reach back to me pronto." That's what I think that was all about, just to be honest. I don't know if he really intends to tell her story, but if there's a reason why she didn't go live about this yesterday. I think if this was planned, Chrissy doesn't need anybody to talk about her for people to talk about her. You know what I'm saying? I think if this was planned, then there would have been some back and forth. She would, they're not that smart. So she would have showed up pissed off doing the things that she normally does. Chrissy did something she doesn't normally do, which was shut the fuck up. Right? Chrissy goes silent when Chrissy gets nervous. That's what we do know. When Bam was out here dropping all her information, when that video showed up and she was in the kitchen washing dishes and he did a whole full tour of her home, yeah, Chrissy was shook. I think Chrissy was shook yesterday. So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion on it. Because I wanted to see how that whole thing played out. I don't think she's a take a walk on the wild side staging something like this. I really don't. Someone else who came to the YouTube streets to talk the other day, she's here or not here. I hadn't watched this whole thing, and but it's here, and maybe we'll watch some of it now. Do a few minutes. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe this deserves a whole video by itself, but let me take this off. So Chrissy, girl. Anyway, let's talk about this first. I started talking about it and didn't finish. Jasmine was live last night with Chris and it was long. I don't even know how long it went. I fell asleep. I couldn't watch the whole thing. But she was falling asleep too, and we're definitely gonna have to react to that later. I don't know if you guys watched the whole thing. But they were drinking port wine. And how long did this live go? Girl, it was 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay, guys. There's a lot there. It started out with Jasmine eating steak. So not this live. Let me pull it up. I'm not going to show. We're going to have to do that. I mean, that's a whole conversation. Oh, let me pull this up. And where am I? Okay. Let me fix this. This video right here. So she's sitting here eating this steak. Wait, did Tuna show up? So she's sitting here eating this steak. I mean, she has the worst table manners ever. But girl, she sat there and cleaned up that whole plate. And then here comes Chris right into she's eating like a grape soda. And of course, the kids are asleep. People start commenting about, the kids don't eat that good and this, that, and the third. I mean, just all the regular stuff. But at a certain point, I mean, they just, I don't know why they sit there and go on and on and on like this. Look at Chris's watch. It says 10:54. So that is Texas time. So like you have kids that are trying to sleep that need to go to school the next day. It's like, what do you, and Chris, it's like, Chris, don't you work at night? I don't know if Chris is not working his second job anymore. I don't know what's going on with those two. Clearly,
So look. I don't care what they say. Look. So, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, look,
she's
lit.
disgusting.
Look, when she laughs like that, y'all, she lit. It's a flat earth laughing. I don't know. You talking like you a scientific motherfucker. Like, I don't know.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Look.
Chris is baffled by the concept of outer space. He doesn't understand that he's still mystified by the fact that you can get on a rocket ship and go to the moon. He doesn't really kind of believe it. And he's also one of these weirdos that thinks the world is flat. Chris, I don't know if Chris made it past 5th grade. Even Jasmine, as dumb as Jasmine is, she is laughing at him. Jasmine's not smart enough to not laugh at her man in public, i.e. on the internet. But she's sitting there laughing at him. Okay. She's laughing because it is funny, but she hasn't learned
Oh my God. They're gross. They said the kids weren't going to school the next day. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I was dipping in and out. So either way, you got kids that need to get some sleep. Why are y'all got all the lights on, sitting on live, being loud? Also, just the fact of this, do you guys play out the whole evening on, like, if you don't get to spend time with your husband, your man is at work all day and you're home? Is that your fantasy evening sitting around on live for 3 hours? You're sitting around trying to have baby number 6? Why are you not Netflixing and chilling? Isn't there plenty of stuff to watch on TV? Just because the kids don't have to go to school, they don't get quiet. All those kids sleep with closed doors. I wish I would have my daughter sleeping in a room with a closed door. And everybody on the internet knows where you stay. Are you kidding me? Girl, I need doors open, and I need to hear what's going on throughout the house. Are you kidding me? Girl, bye. Loud. I understand you can't afford Lux expensive vacation about Chuck E. Cheese, Urban Air, and Dave and Buster's. She's basic. Why he grabbed her like that? Because that's how they do. They're bros. Hey Ivy, good morning. Hey everyone coming in, Dej, Aisha, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hit the like button, guys. When Anthony comes home from work, we literally spend the rest of the day together. I don't think Jasmine and Chris actually have a real quality time. No. I mean, guys, like, seriously. Everybody doesn't live out their whole relationship. I mean, there's lots of YouTube couples, and just think about it. Are they on live stream? Like, do you see the Panton Squad? Do you see Damian and Bianca? Do you see the damn Ace family? Do you see Tribe of Many? Do you see all of these channels? You barely see the husbands. And when you do see the husbands, if it's a channel where the husband is just as much featured as the wife, they are doing their video and that's it. If they go live, it's very specific, it's special. Lots of people show up. They're doing giveaways. They're telling you something special about what's going on with their channel, or they're connecting. It's Christmas, it's Thanksgiving. It's a special time that they want to connect with you live, right? You're not going to see people just live on a Thursday night with nothing better to do. The 3 hours that they spent right now could have been 3 hours filming like a week's worth of content. Okay. Not to mention not getting yourself in trouble by people over analyzing your problematic fugazi ass relationship, period. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they like. That's what they enjoy as a couple. They seem to love this shit. Girl, he's a weirdo. He's a whole uneducated, doesn't have the basic grasp. Now, it doesn't mean that just because people have told us one thing that is not the truth. But I don't know. Look, we can believe everything that we've seen. Look, I'm not even going to get into this conversation and entertain this man's lunacy, because he is a complete lunatic, and I'm not going to even entertain even the conversation. I'm not going to even talk about it. Chris doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't necessarily believe in science. I think obviously he knows science exists, but he's questioning science, and that's good to question science because that is part of the science. But there are just basic things that we all know and understand and make sense. And not sense because that's what we've been told, but sense if you do have a grasp of science and gravity and how things work, how it, what you believe. And he is weird. I don't know. These people are dangerous. This guy is able to function just enough for us to not be obvious how uninformed this man is, but he's weird. He's very strange. And these two are very dangerously ignorant ass couple. And it's strange. But yeah, look at this. Look how he looks at her.
You gonna say nothing or fix me? I'm the president or something. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I never role played in my life. What the fuck I look
How
like?
we know we
That
have
shit don't ever turn me on.
We never role played.
What the fuck is that?
We have.
Have
we? No, we never did that.
Oh, you guys don't play
I've
Boston
never roleplayed.
Secretary?
I would never do that. I would
Jasmine, you
do
never
that.
put on your secretary
If
outfit?
I told him I want to do it.
No, I'm not.
We about
No,
to.
I'm being for real. I would never do that.
We're about to experiment. We're about to
I'm not
role play
experiencing
tonight.
nothing. I'm not gonna role play.
Let's try
What
something.
type of shit is that? space is limitless. We can go
Look
all
at
the
her.
way up, but you would never
Reaching
reach
in.
That's what fucks me up.
He doesn't understand the infinite.
That's what fucks me up because I don't get it.
Sir, have you ever been outside on a clear night and looked up at the moon? And do you not see the three-dimensional aspect of the moon? Do you not see that we are floating out in the cosmos just like the moon is? Do you think we're in some special place? We're in the atmosphere just like the moon is. Just like the moon is looking at us, you go to the moon and you're going to see Earth. Like he doesn't get it. It blows his mind because he's very uneducated. It's very sad. Very sad. And the irony to me is that he's sitting there with a Muhammad Ali t-shirt on, and Muhammad Ali was, he's such a smart guy and so wise before his time, and really opened up the eyes to a lot of people, especially at his time of segregation and the war, and his stance of not wanting to go to war and not fight for a country that he felt like did not support him. And he's sitting up here wearing a Muhammad Ali t-shirt, and this guy is about the dumbest piece of shit on the internet.
So is that correct? Shut the fuck up, whoever you.
He's a weirdo.
Babe,
Okay.
no.
All right, I'm sorry.
Babe, she's
they getting on my nerves.
How? She's agreeing to this comment.
No, they
correct Smiley. She's replying to her.
I am so sorry.
That's
yeah,
my
Chris, why don't
moderator.
you stop cussing people out?
So sorry, lipstick pimp. I apologize.
Yeah, you're drunk.
No, I'm not. I just don't pay attention. I don't know the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't pay attention.
Go ahead. Go all
He's
the
a
way to
weirdo.
your neck.
Oh, yes, top.
Let me see this part where she was messing around with the glass. She was ready to sign off.
Bugs Bunny.
You want to roast?
Very Bugs Bunny.
All right.
He's Bugs
They
Bunny.
gonna sit up here and say Chris did her so wrong. Why he be like that?
Yeah, Jasmine, don't let Chris roast you in front of all these people.
Later
There's
on-
so much here.
later on, when she don't
I
have
can't
this in
even
her
get through
system,
all
she
of
gonna be
it.
like, hey,
There's a part
that
where she was
me.
playing with a wine glass. I mean, she was ready to sign off.
So my
And
baby.
he wanted to
That's
stay
what
on
they said.
mine.
Mini Jazz.
Well, Chris is my Bugs Bunny. I told him that already.
Oh, y'all, I'm into all that shit. Like for example, y'all. So look, me and my coworkers, we was talking the other day, and I told him, I said, bro, how come we can go?
Oh, Don't.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
No, I don't care about them. I just know where you're going.
Yeah, I'm about to tell them.
I already told you about this.
Did you read the thing? What they said?
No.
It says Chris seems like he likes deep conversation.
Yep, he is. He's into conspiracy theories. Yeah. So look, he is, and he be like,
and I read about a lot of shit.
I had to put him on because we talked about this. Go ahead and say your part. Because I told you what I told you. Because I'm all about scientific. The world is a sphere.
Not all about science.
The world's a sphere. And
put lines because you're lying. Anyway.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to. If you want to deep dive into this, we can do a whole reaction on it, but it's not gonna be today. I don't have the energy or the mental capacity after oversleeping for this. But yeah, guys, who's the messiest Zaddy? Let's talk about messiest Zaddy. 4% the husbands. Absolutely. God bless the husbands. Okay. Because they deal with a lot and they are, God bless the husbands. Okay. Even the messy ones, but that's okay because, it's just a reflection of you. If the husband's messy, well, the wife is probably messier, right? Hopefully the husbands aren't messier than the wives, but at the end of the day, God bless the husbands. Okay. 4%. Okay. 21% proud dad of 4. That would be Jeremy Postel. Jeremy is pretty messy. He's back there with Keisha, and he is doing the most. If someone's going to stage something, if someone's going to put on for the city, yeah, I think that's Jeremy all day. Jeremy will do that in a heartbeat. Jeremy is messy, and Jeremy likes to plot with Keisha. I think he's all into it. Whatever needs to be done to make the dough, yeah, he's there. He's there all day, every day. And he doesn't have a problem with it. There is a video that we need to watch. The Leeway showed up on Instagram, and we do need to go through that. So I owe you guys definitely who enjoy the Keisha content, that we're going to look at Jeremy's video, and we're going to also look at this other video that posted a few days ago from Ashley, and go check that out and see what she had to say about the matter, and get caught up with her, because she's not someone who runs her mouth much about anything, and she definitely, you know, she keeps it focused on herself. And but she did have a few choice things to say recently, and let's go and get caught up with sis. So we're gonna do that too. So I think that's pretty much enough. We have enough to cover for the whole entire weekend. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you've got your notifications set so you can be notified as soon as I go live and we do another video, live reaction or conversation. If you guys want to call in, make sure to, you know, you hit that link when I put it down. But guys, yes, 5% now. So 263 of you voted. 5% say the husbands. 20% of you say proud dad of 4. 23% of you only give to Strangler Bay, that he's, so about a quarter of you think that Strangler Bay is the messiest zaddy. Okay. Overwhelmingly 52% are giving it to hips. 265 have voted right now. At this moment, 52% say hips. Okay. The vote is final. 52% of you say hips is the messiest of them all. All of the messy zaddies, all of the husbands. Yeah, Chris is the messiest. Does that make Jasmine the dumbest? I don't know. Is she dumber than the dumb? Let's see. Jazz looking like a whole sumo wrestler. Those arms are massive. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot dealing with those two. That's a 3-hour live. I know we're not going to be able to get through the whole thing. We might try to do that like Sunday or something. I don't even know. On the late night, try and find some bits and pieces of it. I'm going to try and listen to some of it, but there's so much other stuff to react to and talk to. This is just another clock in at the office for these two. On the late night, going live, final hips, who absolutely apple pie, you got it. I mean, he's definitely messy. I think a lot, the men that really show up on the YouTube streets are extremely messy. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't classify, so like, you've got like a Uriah gets involved when he feels like he needs to defend his wife, and I get it. And Gerard has showed up on the YouTube streets. He was being messy once upon a time when he and Olivia lived in the apartment right before they got married. He used to get in there on the reactors and stuff too, but he has evolved from that. And his being somewhat, I wouldn't even say messy. He's defending himself from Olivia and her lies, and he would be classified up under the husbands. And like I said, if a husband is messy, it's probably because the wife is extremely messy, because most men don't have, it's not really in them to be messy like that. But if a man has to defend himself and his family, he's going to do that. Right. So I don't really, when I think about some of the husbands, if they're messy, it's because their wife has a messy element, and usually it comes from a defense mode, that he's just basically like defending what's his and letting people know to sit down somewhere. But at the end, you know what I'm saying? So I'm convinced they gave her honorary degree because she girl, absolutely. Okay, guys, it has been so much fun this morning. I gotta go, guys. We have so much going on right now, and like I said, if you want to keep up on what's going on, definitely go ahead and check out my vlog.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool.
We are going to get caught up with Keisha and Jeremy. Absolutely. Okay. We definitely need to do that.
That's my
and
plate.
That's going to be sooner than later. So
Daddy a fool.
There's a couple of videos I have lined up to go ahead and get that knocked out.
That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Daddy a whole fool. Okay. Daddy a whole fool. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. And we're gonna be on the lookout on these YouTube streets and see what's going on. See if Mr. Rockin' with Rod shows back up again, because you never know what's gonna happen. And honestly, like I said, you guys already know. If you don't know how I feel about the Rod situation, just go ahead and scroll on back. But yeah, Rod, what you doing in New York, sir?
Rounded. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
To care for. Maybe all you need's a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact.